Alright, hello everyone. Today we are going to be ranking a tier list of all the 2023 tracks that NASCAR is using. This is across the Cup, expanding and truck series. Now it does have some. Now I did not make this. I found this on tier list. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, I'm just gonna say something. I don't think Canadian Tire is on the schedule this year. I know they had the truck series race there, but yeah, I don't think it's on the schedule this year. So yeah, we're gonna get into this and we'll see what happens. We're gonna start out with the best track in NASCAR, because why would you start with anything else? We're gonna just put. I gotta move it slowly here. Michigan, A-tier track. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is the best track in NASCAR, no doubt about it. Next up on the list, let's see here. What is my second favorite track? I had a great time at Daytona when I was there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really considering putting Daytona there. I was like, you know what? I will. The history, the great racing, the Daytona 500. It's got to be A tier. Daytona up there. Daytona's got to be up there in A tier. I just forgot how many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. Alright, also Road America is on the schedule. Okay, so 34, 2, 4, 5, 35, 7. Okay, so we're going to have about 7 in each tier. I'm going to divide these evenly. So, yeah. Alright. Next up on the list, I think I'll go Bristol. This is my personal opinion, by the way. I'm gonna put Bristol, paved. Just the history there, the chaos, the madness, the contact. It is crazy. I feel like I gotta put Bristol in the top 7. So I'm gonna put number 3. Next up on the list, I'm looking at all the tracks. I think Talladega's got to be on there. It's just a classic NASCAR track. We have 3 classic NASCAR tracks up here. They have to be on here. Some of the best races. People always look forward to them. Got to put those ones on there. Okay, next up on the list. Let's see here. Probably Martinsville. Martinsville's better. Well, not right now, actually. So, well, it's not Martinsville's fault, but yeah, currently Martinsville, I don't think is a top 7 track. So, yeah, I think we gotta go Homestead. The intermediate package of the Gen 7 has been overpowered. Homestead already, it was one of few tracks to keep great racing when the Gen 6 was struggling with racing, and it's even better with the Gen 7. I think we gotta put Homestead in the top 7, so it actually made the top 5. Next up, I'm thinking about putting the Clash up there, honestly. I mean, it's a really famous track, that's for sure. I guess we have 2 spots left up there. Yeah, 2 spots. I think we gotta go Darlington. I mean, throwback. One of NASCAR's oldest tracks. I think we gotta put Darlington on there, right? I mean, it's probably one of the better tracks still, even today. It's that rough. It's really aggressive racing. Tough to pass. The track too tough to name. I think, I'll put Darlington there. I might be changing this later, though. And now, to round out the top tier, obviously, this is an easy choice. We're going to have to put Texas Motor Speedway up in the top 7. I mean, I don't understand it. Why do Texas is such a great track. Such a great track. I mean, the close racing. the amazing passes we have seen from 2017 onward. It is just incredible. We're putting. I'm gonna do us all a favor, move it straight to F tier right now. Just delay the inevitable. We're not gonna delay the inevitable. Okay, next up. What it actually does round out the top 7. I'm gonna put Canadian Tire in F tier just because it isn't being raced at in 2023. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure they aren't racing at Canadian Tire this year, so I'm just gonna put that in F tier just because they aren't racing there. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Roval. It's had a pretty good race every year. It's had interesting storylines. I mean, it probably is top 7, honestly. So Charlotte Roval, I might be a little surprising to some, but yeah. Okay, next up, what is gonna start the B tier? I think kicking off the B tier, I'll put Circuit of the Americas. It was crazy in the rain. It was really crazy in the rain. Yeah, it was crazy in the rain in 2021. 2022 was a great race. It had a good finish. So that was, and then 2023, it was a great race up until cautions started coming out every lap. But up until that point, it was probably one of the best road course races I've ever seen. Circuit of the Americas B tier. Next up on the tier list, I'm going to also Road America isn't being raced in 2020. Actually, no, the Xfinity Series is racing there. My bad. I'm pretty sure the Xfinity Series is there. Anyway, I think we probably got to put Atlanta. I mean, super speedways always bring pretty good racing. I mean, it's kind of gridlock now, but I mean, it's still pretty good. I think you got to put Atlanta there. Next up, I'll say Watkins Glen. It's a good, yeah, Watkins Glen. Next, I'll put the Charlotte Oval because of history, because I'm not just focusing on the racing, I'm focusing on, like, the history of the track, too. So I think we gotta put Charlotte there. Next up, Auto Club. Oh, I forgot about Auto Club. Yeah, Auto Club probably would go, like, here, actually. Auto Club's been putting on some great races the last few years, so I think it's gotta go there. I'll put Vegas here. I mean, the races have been pretty good the past few years, but, I mean, it's just kind of, it's one of those intermediate tracks where it's just like, oh, it's an intermediate. Next up, I'm going to put Martinsville. Hasn't had the best racing as of recently, but, so that's why it's really far down here, because I'm also kind of going off of what's been happening recently at the tracks, but, yeah, I mean, Martinsville, I think we got to put it there. Alright, C tier. Not just because I'm putting these in certain tiers doesn't mean I'm not saying don't go to these races. I mean, I had a great time at Phoenix. That was probably one of my favorite races I went to for the championship, and it's not even on the list yet. So I'm not saying don't go to these tracks. I'm just rating them based off stuff. Okay, next up, let's see here. I'll probably go to the dirt race. It's been getting better every year, so in theory, it'll just keep getting better, but that's a high C tier right now. I'm gonna put some of the tracks that I haven't, like, we don't know, like the street course. I'll put that there. I'll put Wilkesboro there because we don't know how they handle with these cars. So I'm just gonna kind of give them a neutral point, kind of in the center. Next up, I'm gonna put Kansas. It's the intermediates have been pretty good, so I think I'm gonna put Kansas there. I'm gonna put Phoenix next. It has good races. You just have to be, like, really focused in And like, okay, this person's got this lap time, this person's got this lap time, and like keeping an eye on that stuff. That's 5 in that tier already. Okay. Next up, I think I'll go with. Let's see here. I'll put IRP there. Truck Series have put on some pretty good shows there. And then the last in that tier, I'm gonna put the Clash, the LA Coliseum. It's hyped to race for good reason, but I mean, like, the last one there was just a wreck fest, and then the first one was kind of just so low C tier. Moving on to our last few tiers here, we're gonna start off with actually, I'm gonna switch IRP and Road America. Road America's had good races. Actually, I'm gonna switch out these two. The Clash down. Yeah, the Clash is just, it's good, but if they flood it with too many cars, it's not good. They need to find a good sweet spot there. Next up, I'll put the Indy Road Course ahead of the Clash. It's chaotic, so if you like chaotic racing, I suggest the Indy Road Course, but, I mean, when there's 5 cars, actually, no, it's better than that. It's better than that. Put it right there. There you go. IRP down here. Not as good as the others. Indy Road Course is better. It's just madness on the last few laps, which, actually, besides the last few laps, it's good. We'll put it there. Yeah, I'm going to move the other ones to the back of the thing. I'm going to put Phoenix there. Kansas there. North America there. Alright. Next up, I will put, I'll go with Portland. I mean, it's hard to tell off of one rain race, so I'm just gonna put it there. I don't really know. Mid-Ohio, just kind of chaotic. It's in Ohio, okay? What do we expect, honestly, though? Milwaukee Mile, we kind of just, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna race yet, so I'll put it in here with the other ones we don't really know about too well. I mean, they've raced there before, but they haven't raced there in years, so there's nothing to really judge off of. There we go. 6 tracks left. I think I'm gonna put... which one do I... Richmond had a pretty good race this year, but it's still the worst of the short tracks. Alright, next up, put Nashville. It's unique. I have to say it's the same with Pocono. It's kind of unique. I have to say it's at Dover. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of pile everything else on this list. I don't even really care about the order. It's like Richmond onward. And I'm putting in, they're all just kind of the same to me. Where are we going? What on earth? And then, yeah, Gateway. Wait, huh? What's going on? No, go back. Select Gateway. Drag it up into the... Alright, there we go. Alright, there's the tier list. Actually, I'll put Canadian Tire just in case they are racing. Texas is the only one that deserves F tier. Alright, there we go. There's the tier list.